are you gonna read Solo Leveling? Read Solo Leveling. Oh my god, Solo Leveling's so good. You should cover it. Okay, I read it like a week and a half ago. Stop asking me. Okay, let me address it in the video. My thoughts on Solo Leveling, because this is like the new big thing that everybody on Twitter and everyone's raving about, and I want everyone to calm down and relax and listen to what I have to say regarding the series. So let's just hop right in.
Yeah, see, I ain't posing with the potion unless I wanna take a sip. Young pimp, makeup on my back, but do not call me slick. So emotional.
Now, I like Solo Leveling. I absolutely enjoyed my read. I believe I'm on chapter 56, could be 55, but I read up to currently what I could find translated into English as of this video, and I liked my read. It was a nice, short, fun read. I completely get the appeal. It's got rawness, it's got swag, it's got phenomenal action, it's got great artwork, and it has a main character that you want to root for. You kind of want him to win and succeed in his goals. So in that regard, I completely get the appeal. So kind of long story short, you follow Sung Jin-Woo, sorry. He's E-rank hunter. He's very weak in this world where a gate opened and these monsters come through, and like these hunters, they actually have to hunt them down in these dungeons and whatnot, and kind of, you know, they get stuff from hunting them, like kind of like in a video game sense, and basically they just gotta keep them at bay so that they don't just like murder everybody. So Sung Jin-Woo is like known as the weakest hunter ever. And after a pretty grueling and kind of scary ordeal, he actually gets the potential to become the greatest hunter in the world. And it feels completely earned considering how weak he was and the level of courage, bravery, and intelligence he showed in order to get this power, get this ability. And his progression as a character, it feels very realistic. I actually like him a lot. I think he is one of the shining points of the series, is the MC. So I completely understand the appeal of it. Now, that's kind of where my praise ends, and I kind of want you to listen to what I'm saying and not kind of blows out of proportion, because I do think the series is still good. There's no, as of right now, there's no like internal inconsistencies with the writing. There's no particular character issues or anything like that. Nothing is like, and like a Deus Ex Machina. Like it's well written. There's nothing wrong with it. It just comes across to me as a very run-in-the-mill webtoon. I'm not blown away by it. It did not give me anything I could not get somewhere else. I think a lot of the novelty for a lot of people I see is they've never read something like this. Korea loves games, dude. They love games. They're really good at League. That's why you get characters like Sachi Faker, you know, they're Faker from League of Legends, this and the other. So, like, them incorporating video game elements, leveling up elements into their stories is actually something I see very commonly. Like, it's not a new thing to me. The gamer, you have hardcore leveling, you have dice. I could even go to like some Korean smut, kind of like I think Love Parameter, where the main character can kind of see what questions and whatnot he has to answer to kind of get the girl in bed. He has charm points, this and that and the other. In dice, you could kind of, you know, alter your physical appearance and stats and all kinds of craziness like this. So like that idea is not new to me. I've seen it done before plenty of times. The video game elements, like, oh, if you slash somebody, it inflicts bleed or paralysis and stuff. I've seen that in other webtoons as well. Is it very well drawn? Absolutely. Is it actually really good? Absolutely. But again, I find that for like webtoons that center around battle, that's not uncommon. I think even shit like Girls of the Wild has great action. God of High School has great action. Novus has great action. Obviously, Tower of God. It's like webtoons are good at making action really fun and really nice to watch. It's a great spectacle. And I'm not a meathead, so just having your series having raw hands and people throwing hands is not going to keep me here. You know I'm not a meathead, so just take that into consideration. I still think it's great. I actually do recommend it. I think a lot of you would enjoy it very much. I do like the series. I think the artwork is like even like maybe a notch above most webtoons. There's still a lot of webtoons with really good art that people don't read, but it's great. Solo Leveling is great. I understand why everybody's enamored with it. I completely understand. It's cool. Hopefully the story kind of gets a little more interesting and takes like a kind of like a turn no one really sees coming. But as of right now, to me, it's not particularly original. That's just really my main, I guess, my main point of contention with Solo Leveling. But it's dope. I have it at like a 7 out of 10 as of right now. We'll see how it continues to see if it gets better. But for everyone who kept asking me, do I read it? If I read it, this and that and the other, yes. I read it. Yes, I've read it. Yes, I like it. But no, I don't think it's the greatest thing I've ever read in my life. It's pretty standard to me when it comes to these kind of webtoons. Even like goes to action. Woo wait, like that shit's fire. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. Let me know what you guys think about Solo Leveling in the comments. If you're going to read it, let me know after you read it. This and that and the other. You know, it is what it is, and I'm gonna be out. Yeah.
Tsunaki, I go ghost. Solar marker, cut your soul. Like Endeavor, I explode. Toradoki, I go cold. Posted up by my lonesome. Niggas at me when they want some. AKAR and they both dump it.